Before I decided to follow Christ, I think I was living for really the achievements that I could get through my life and just the approval of others. That was really important to me. And because I lived that way, I think a really big struggle that I had was a feeling of emptiness, honestly. I would just go day to day, having my happiness and the amount of texts I got, or the friends that I hung out with that day, or the track meets that I was able to get a medal and things like that are so unimportant looking back. But in the moment, that was really what I struggled with, because if I didn't achieve those, then life just got really hard for me. So I grew up in a church and in a Christian family, so from an early age it really made sense to me, everything that I was learning about Jesus and the cross and things like that. And I think it was definitely true in my life, but I didn't really live based on that. It wasn't real to me. When I graduated high school, I did Chico Project with Christian Challenge, and I think everything in my life just kind of came together that summer. It wasn't a specific moment necessarily, but just looking back on that summer, like, my life changed so much when I really decided to commit my life to following Jesus and not understanding what he did for me, but living that out in my life. And that just had such a big impact on my life. When I think of college, I think of Challenge. The impact that it's had on my life has just radically changed my life. The last few years that I've been in it, I've been able to just really see the director, Paul Wooster, his vision for what he wants and the students that he's impacted. That's made a difference on my life, and I just really want to live that kind of life. I've really seen how much he cares about students and what this all means to him, and I feel like over the last few years I've really wanted that to happen in my life. And looking back, I can't even picture myself wanting the life that I wanted in high school, the whole American dream thing. I don't want that anymore. I really want to glorify God with the rest of my life and just be able to share his love for other people. Since I committed my life to Christ, I now have a purpose and an identity. I no longer need to worry about what others think of me or what I can achieve on my own, because I know that my identity is in Christ. A few years ago when I did Chico Project, I think that was really the time that I decided to fully commit to following Christ. But actually a couple years ago, I went on a summer mission trip with Challenge, and I think that was the time that really established my vision for what I want the rest of my life to look like. And moving forward with having been on that trip, I think I really want my life, with whatever I do, to model a life that Christ lived, honestly. Just the way I can love other people and just the ability to share God's love with other people. I think that's what I want it to look like.